हेलो एवरीवन, वेरी गुड मॉर्निंग एंड वेलकम टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल टेक इन मैथ्स। मैं निवेश कुमार दास इस वीडियो में स्ट्रेट लाइन जेई PYQ को क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करने जा रहा हूँ। सो हियर वन ऑफ द क्वेश्चन इज द क्वेश्चन इज सेज दैट a light ray emits from the origin making an angle 30 degree with the positive x axis, and after getting reflected by the line x plus y equal to 1, right? If this ray intersects x axis at q, then the abscissa of q is what? इसमें से कौन सा वैल्यू होगा, right? So see how would I solve this question here. So what I do here is I just draw this x axis and y axis, right? X axis and y axis. So if we have to draw this line x plus y equal to 1, so x plus y line will be like this, right? It will intersect y axis at the point 0 comma 1 and x axis at a point 1 comma 0. So this is your x axis and this is origin. So ray of light emits from here, origin, okay? So this is incident ray basically, right? And this gets reflected to the what? Gets reflected, so it intersect x axis at point q, right? At point q. So we have to find the abscissa of this point q. Okay, this is the reflected ray. Reflected incident ray is your o from the origin. So just I consider this point as p. Okay, consider this point as p. So this is op is your incident ray and opq is a reflected ray. So origin coordinate of origin is 0 0, right? What I will do to find the so this is making an 30 degree angle, right? This is making an angle 30 degree with x axis, right? A light ray emits from the origin making an angle 30 degree with the positive x axis. So this is 30 degree angle. Okay, fine. So what we have here is we can find the equation of OP. We can find the equation of OP. Okay, so that is the, what is the equation of OP? So here we can find the slope of OP. Okay, slope of OP is basically what? 1030, right? 1030 is what? 1 by root 3. So I write this slope of OP is 1 by root 3. Now I can find the equation of OP. Equation of OP, right? The incident ray, right? That we can find. So y slope intercept form, point slope form we can apply here, right? Point we have 0 0, right? So y minus 0 equal to m, that is 1 by root 3 x minus 0, x minus 0. So we get the equation here, y equal to x by root 3, y equal to x by root 3, right? So this is the equation, and this intersect at point p, right? So p is a point on what? X plus y. P is a point on x plus y equal to 1, right? So we can get this point by solving these two equation. By solving these two equation, we get the coordinate of the point q, p, right? So just putting the value of y here, right? So x plus x by root 3, x plus x by root 3 equal to what? 1. So I can take x common here. So this is what? Root 3 plus 1 by root 3 equal to 1. So from here we get x equal to what? Root 3 by root 3 plus 1. So we get the x coordinate of the point P. Okay, now by putting this, simply y equal to, you can get here 1 by root 3 into what? X value is root 3 divided by root 3 plus 1. So root 3 and root 3 get cancelled. So y is what? 1 by root 3 plus 1. Y is 1 by root 3 plus 1, and x is root 3 by root 3 plus 1. So coordinate of P, right? Coordinate of P is what here? That is root 3 by root 3 plus 1, root 3 by root 3 plus 1, comma 1 by root 3 plus 1. So we get the coordinate of P. Okay, fine. So now what we need to find here, basically the coordinate abscissa of point Q, and to get the equation of PQ, the reflected ray, basically we must know the one point, right? This point we know. Now what I will do here is, if you extend this, right, extend this, and if you extend this, right, so what we get here, this when we extend the QP, right, the image of this point, O will lie on the reflected ray when it is expanded QP in direction, right? So here say R, right? So R, coordinate of R is the image of the origin, that is 0 comma 0 with respect to this line x plus y minus 1 equal to 0, and this image we have to find. If you find this image of this point 0 comma 0 with respect to this line, so that point lies on the line QP, right? So one of the point already we have found, and if we get this alpha beta, so we can then find the equation of the PQ. Okay, to get the coordinate of this R alpha comma beta, that is image of a point, so we can use the shortcut method here to find the image with respect to the line. Is, suppose just I write the formula here. Suppose we have equation here ax plus by plus c equal to 0. So this is a line and this is a point here. Suppose p x1 y1 and we have to find the image of this point, say p dash and alpha comma beta. So we can find this image using this formula, x1 alpha minus x1 by a, beta minus y1 by b equal to what, minus 2 times ax1 plus by1 plus c divided by what, a square plus b square. Using this formula we can get the value of alpha and beta, that is the image of the point. So here alpha and x1 is your 0, right, and a is 1, right, and beta minus y1 is 0 and b is 1, and so this is equal to minus 2. Putting the value in the equation, and here this according to the question we have the line here x plus y minus 1 equal to 0, and we have the point here, the origin basically 0 comma 0. We have to get the image of this point, which is R alpha comma beta. Okay, so putting this value here 0 comma 0 x1 y1 in the equation, right, so that is 0 plus 0 minus 1 divided by a square plus b square, so 1 square plus 1 square. So this is alpha by 1, beta by 1, okay, and this is what, minus 2 minus plus 2 by 2. Okay, so this is cancel. So we get alpha is 1 and beta is 1. Alpha is 1 and beta is 1. So we get alpha and beta equal. Alpha and beta equal. So the image of this point is 1 comma 1. 1 comma 1. So if you see here the point alpha comma beta we get, right. Now we can get the equation of this line, reflected ray. So I just draw this here. This is the Q point, right. This is the P point. Okay, this is the P point that we have found. Okay, and this is the point that is R, and that we have get 1 comma 1. What is P point? If you see the P point is root 3 by root 3 plus 1, root 3 by root 3 plus 1. So I write here root 3 by root 3 plus 1 comma 1 by root 3 plus 1, 1 by root 3 plus 1. So applying the 2-point form, right, 2-point form, we can get the equation of QP line, 2-point form. Okay, so 2-point form is what, y minus y1, that is 1 by what, x minus y2 or y minus y1 equal to the slope. Basically slope you can find here, y minus y1, the slope is what here, y2 minus y1. So 1 by root 3 minus root 3 plus 1 minus 1 divided by x2 minus x1. So root 3 by root 3 plus 1 minus 1 into x minus 1. So simplify this basically. So y minus 1 equal to what, 1 minus root 3 minus 1, right, divided by what here, root 3 plus 1, and divided by here root 3 minus 1 by root 3 plus 1, and into what, x minus 1. So root 3 plus 1 get cancelled, minus 1 here cancel, root 3 and root 3 get cancelled. So we get y minus 1 equal to here minus root 3 by minus 1, basically root 3 into what, x minus 1. So we can get here the equation as y minus 1 equal to root 3 x minus root 3 x minus root 3. Okay, basically this is the equation of the reflected ray, and we this line intersect at the point Q on x-axis. So to get the abscissa, we will put here the y value is 0. So putting y equal to 0. So what do we get here? We get here the 0 minus 1, putting y equal to 0, 0 minus 1 equal to root 3. We can take root 3 common here, right, root 3 common, so x minus 1. So from here we get we get what? Minus 1 by root 3 equal to what? X minus 1. So now we can get x equal to what? Here the x equal to what? Here x equal to 1 minus 1 by root 3, 1 minus 1 by root 3. So this is what? Root 3 minus 1 by root 3. Just rationalizing, because you will not find this exactly this option, so you will need to just simplify this. So root 3 plus 1 by root 3 plus 1. So this you get this a minus b, a plus b. So this is 3 minus 1 divided by, just multiply this. So this is what? Root 3 into root 3, 3 plus root 3, and this is what here? 2 by 3 plus root 3. Now if you see the option, so you will get here the 2 by 3 plus root 3. So correct option is option second, right? Second option is the correct option. Hope you will be clear with this solution. I explained everything in detail, and even the concepts or the shortcut method also, right? Go through these questions, you will find the solution informative. Thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing my channel. I will come with the new sets of question and their solution. Bye bye, take care.